Can you believe the holiday releases are already coming? We have the Too Faced Cinnamon Swirl eyeshadow palette was just released, and I'm here today to help you decide if you should purchase or pass. And I'm gonna use two eyeshadow palettes already in my collection, the Makeup Revolution Friends and the Too Faced Chocolate Gold. So if you have either one of these or palettes that have similar colors, maybe this video will help you decide if the colors in these are similar enough to this new Too Faced to purchase or to pass. Welcome or welcome back. If you are new here, my name is Staci and this is Staci Lee Beauty. And on this channel, I love all things beauty. That includes makeup, skincare, nails, hair. So if that sounds interesting and you want to see more videos about those topics popping up in your timeline, then go ahead and hit that subscribe button down below and join me here at least 3 times a week. I got this idea from another YouTuber. Her name is Christina Brooke, and she does this series of Make Up Your Mind. And she looks at what she already has in her collection and compares the swatches to what you can see online with the new releases, and I thought that's a great idea. So I reached out to her. She has no problem with me doing it. I will have her channel linked down below. So the new palette is $49 and it is a Cinnamon Swirl. So I thought that I would start with, I have the Too Faced Chocolate Gold. Okay, so first of all, I'm just gonna start at the top row, Flour Power, although it's flour like, you know, baking flour. And I thought that the similar one would be the Rollin' in the Dough. Here is what that swatch looks like. So the second one is Doughboy, and I thought the So Bougie. You know, I have to give it to Too Faced. The names that they come up with are always so cute. So this next one is Frost Those Buns. And I thought it would be similar. It doesn't necessarily look like that in the pan, but when I was swatching, I thought that that kind of looked, theirs might be a little bit more icy. See Me Rollin', that reminds me of a song that was in Clueless. I forget what the name of it was, but I thought the Cocoa Truffle, theirs is maybe a little bit more reddish and a little bit more matte. Sticky Buns and that Old Money. Oh, that's such a pretty color. Lick the Spoon. I mean, these names, love it. Now that one, unfortunately, I could not find one in this that I thought was similar enough. So let's move on. Muffin Top was another one. I just felt like that was just too peachy for any of them that was in the Chocolate Gold. It says Love the Bun on Me. And I thought maybe a cross between Old Money and Classy and Chic. Kind of if we combine those two. Sweet and Spicy. And that one I thought Gold Dipped would be a good comparison. I'm Toasted to Old Money. Oh, that's so pretty. I forget how much I like these colors. Then we have Stay Current. And if you look at the Too Faced, you probably guess which one I'm gonna say, the Livin' Lavish. Theirs is a little bit, oops, a little bit darker. Of course, they had to have one named Cinnamon Swirl, right? And I was thinking that Cocoa Truffle, this one looks like theirs is probably a little bit more of a brick red. It's not exactly the same, but that's the closest one. For Sugar Rush, I didn't feel like there was anything quite light enough in the chocolate gold one to be a match for that. So we're gonna move on to that from that one. Gooey Goodness. You know, when I hear that, I just think of, I can picture a cinnamon bun. And I thought Rich Girl would be a good one for that. Oof, look how pretty. So theirs is a little, well, see in the pan it looks more similar, but I feel like theirs is quite a bit lighter. Yeah, maybe I shouldn't have even included that one, but I don't know. Ready, Set, Bake, couldn't find one. Now, just hold tight because the Revolution one did have, I'm pretty sure that had most of the colors, but we're gonna pass on that one. Then the Sticky Fingers, I thought maybe let's try the Classy and Sassy. Yeah, see, in the pan, you would think that they kind of look similar, but theirs is definitely much more pink and much more shimmery. Food Court now, I thought that the New Money would be a good one for Food Court. Such a pretty pink. Batter Up. It's a pretty dark brown. So what I was thinking is if you took the Cocoa Truffle and Decadent, see then, I mean the swatch doesn't really look that good. But if you put that on your eye, see they're not really blending that well when I swatch them, but they blend much better on the eye. I think if you combine those two, then you can get that dark chocolate brown. Okay, so what do you think? If you just had this palette at home, do you think that it would be worth buying this other Cinnamon Swirl? Unless there was those few colors that you really wanted that I said I couldn't find, I think that if you had this one, you could probably create very similar eye looks that you would be able to with the Cinnamon Swirl. Now let's move on to if you have the Revolution Friends. This is the Forever Flawless I'll Be There, and see if this would be enough or if you'd still need to purchase that Cinnamon Swirl. Of course, the caveat is, you know, that's gonna be, it's part of the collection and it's gonna have a great smell, I'm assuming. So if you want to more collection, then obviously this wouldn't apply. So number one, we're gonna go back to Flower Power, and I thought Chandler's Job. Let me know if you like this video and if you like this format of how I'm doing it by giving me a thumbs up down below and leaving me a comment. For Doughboy, I was thinking the Dirty Day. Okay, so theirs might be a little bit more brown undertones. For Frost Those Buns, Over Me, this one, that's pretty close. So for See Me Rollin', I thought Yeti would probably be the closest. Theirs might have a little bit more of a reddish undertone, and I went pretty hard, so I think if you did a little bit lighter. Okay, this one I think is right on. So for Sticky Buns, I think Race Car Bed. So I think the Race Car Bed, this one, sorry about my crazy swatch there, but this one, I think that that's like really spot on. For number 6 here, Lick the Spoon, I thought Kips. It's this swatch right here. I thought that that was pretty spot on. All right, for Muffin Top, at first I thought this one up here, that is Chicken Pox, but then as I was looking, it kind of almost seemed like this is Kips. Kind of a mix of those two. Love the Bun You're With is Race Car, this one. Now theirs, I think, is a little bit lighter. For Sweet and Spicy, I couldn't find anything in this palette that I thought was really close. Toasted, I thought Cuffs from the Friends. Now theirs, it looks like it's a little bit brighter of an orange, but very similar. For Stay Current, the Russ color. So do you agree so far? Top one. For Cinnamon Swirl, we have Yeti, which I thought was an excellent fit. For Sugar Rush, I thought Over Me, and then Gooey Goodness is Ick. Now theirs does seem a little bit more cool tone and icy. Then Ready Set Bake didn't have anything that was that color. For Sticky Fingers, I thought the Dollhouse one right here. And then for Food Court, the Jellyfish was the closest, this one right here, but theirs looked a little bit more fuchsia. For Batter Up, I thought Right Along, which is this brown one. Okay, and I promise that I'm going to get better if I keep doing these. I'm going to get better at swatches. I just need to figure out the best position. Maybe I'll go like this the next time. What do you think? Let me know down below. So what do you think? After seeing this video, I hope that you will answer a couple questions for me. I know, like, But if you could answer, number one, do you like this style of video? Do you feel like it is helpful to make you, make a decision if you want to purchase something or not? Do you want me to continue doing ones like these? And number two, what do you think about the Too Faced Cinnamon Swirl? Are you going to purchase it, or are you going to pass? What is your thoughts? I'd love to know down below. And again, thank you so much for stopping by and watching. I really, really appreciate it. I know there's so many videos out there, and I just am so thankful that you take the time with me. And yes, if you haven't already, I hope that you will hit that subscribe button, and I hope to see you next time. Bye!